And it is repaint time once again, folks. This is Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Mech Tech Weapon System Autobot Armor Topspin. The figure is part of the fifth wave of the Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class series of figures. And as always, the guy keeps falling, sorry. Here is a quick look at the packaging, if I can just show it. Autobot Armor Topspin. So pretty cool. Let me show you the back of the package. He looks great in packaging. Even the artwork is just fantastic with this particular figure. And as always, he's got that hologram, NASCAR hologram, because he is a NASCAR product. He looks really great. I mean, if you're into repaints, this is the guy you want to get for this wave. Forget Dark Steel. This is the one. Excuse me. What the hell was that? If you love repaints and you like the wreckers, you gotta get this figure. And amazingly, I had no plans on getting this figure whatsoever. There were just a couple of people actually picking these up. Every store I went to, a lot of people were asking for it, and were really picking him up. But not as much as Dark Steel, though. So I decided, what the hey? A lot of people like him. They can't all be wrong, right? Went ahead and picked it up, and a lot of those people were right about this figure. It is a great repaint. It's armor Topspin. They didn't really do anything about it. They just changed the colors. There's no new armor, no body pieces. It is a direct repaint. But it still has all the cool stuff that came with the original. Still has that really cool light piping. Again, everything about detail. He's even painted very well. In fact, there's some gold here and there. The red is okay. Could have been done neater. I don't know. Still has his Mech Tech weapon. It's still unpainted. I like the fact they chose black for it. I was sort of afraid they would choose this particular plastic, but I'm glad they didn't. So very, very cool. He still has the same articulation, same transformation, everything, but just cooler paint, in my opinion. I like blue, the blue version. I like the original version a lot, but this one has really, really grown on me, and I really like it. And I'm still gonna give this one a 9 out of 10, just for being an awesome repaint. There, he still has his claws that collapse and move, vice grips, same articulation and whatnot. Is there mold degradation? Absolutely. Look at that. It's so loose. But some of the joints are still tight. Ball joints are tight enough, but there is some mold degradation here and there. And this particular foot likes to pop out, so be careful with that. But very, very cool. I like the choice in colors on this one. So kudos Hasbro yet again for being so cheap and squeezing as much money from the fans by just repainting your molds. Great job to the engineers who did this. A repaintable mold. I think that's probably one of the criteria for approving or designing a mold, a transform mold. Can it be repainted? Anyway, and I'm sure they're going to repaint this one as Twin Twist in the 2-pack with Leadfoot. At least that's what we're told. I'm not sure entirely, but anyway. Okay, transform him exactly the same way you do the first version. Oops, that was completely my bad. I pushed it way too much. It's not supposed to do that. Yeah, you think? Let's go ahead and rotate that. All weapons, four weapons are removable. You can put them in Mech Tech ports anywhere, everywhere. So do that. Go ahead and push back the head. Fold this piece up. Fold the arms, biceps out. Fold the arms in, rotate them up, and then collapse the shoulders upward. I'll collapse them upward. Is there such a word or an expression? Anyway, just fold them up like that. Okay. All right. Then oh, okay, rotate the waist midsection. Go ahead and transform the feet. That. Go ahead and fold the bonnet. Fold up the feet. These joints are tight, at least. These fender joints are pretty tight. Okay. And then split. I meant split. Oh! Split the waist. Okay. That was funny. Haha. Okay. Come on now. Making me look bad. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now that we've overcome that. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, just collapse the thighs, the loose thigh joints. Okay. And they just stay there. And then these, again, with the ball joints. Okay. Okay, and then just join them together. Okay. All right, and what's left is really just tabbing in the panels here and there. Oh, come on, fold it down. This bonnet's not cooperating. There we go. Okay. And I lost the back pieces. Okay. We got everything right? All right. Okay. All right, pretty cool. So there is Autobot Armor Topspin in his weaponized stock car, NASCAR stock car alt mode. Very, very cool looking. He's packaged this way. And I have to say, it is a fantastic repaint. I actually saw, this is the first one I saw on the shelf, and I thought, whoa, that thing looked incredible. But it is a repaint. It is what it is. And, I mean, if you missed out on Topspin, the first version, by all means, pick this one up. But if you already have Topspin, I'd still recommend you go for this one. I mean, if you like the wreckers in the movie, if you like this particular figure mode, by all means, get it. If you're sick and tired of repaints, I'm sure you can pass him up. But give him a double take, but at least give him that. Okay, paint apps. Well, he rolls very well. You can still put his MechTech weapon here, but I just wanted to point out a few paint apps issues on this one. Generally, overall, painted very well. But if you are selecting between several pieces on the shelf, first thing you want to look at are these stripes right there. As you can see, there's a lot of scratching. I've seen some with like complete sections just removed or scratched. If you look at mine, excuse me, let's see if we can do a close-up on that. See, there's a little bit of chipping right there, just a tad bit, but it is acceptable. It's bearable. You'll get that, but those are the things you need to look out for. That's the first thing you want to look at. Second, you have to look at this Cobalt Tools logo. Make sure it's not smudged. I've seen some that have actually been sort of rubbed lightly, that some of the letters have like tails on them, or some that have fingerprints. It just sucks. I mean, quality issues, again, strikes for Hasbro. But overall, they're pretty good. There's just, 3 out of 10, I suppose, have really crappy paint apps. Or 2 out of 10. Overall, it's all done very well. And I really, really like this repaint. I like it a lot better than Dark Steel. And yeah, I very much really recommend this particular repaint, especially if you missed out on the first version. So yeah, he snaps on very well. I'm just my bad for not transforming him properly enough. Anyway, so there you go, folks. Great repaint. Thank you, Hasbro, for yet squeezing more money out of us suckers for repaints. Alright, if you want to know my latest toy purchases and upcoming reviews, please follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/fxfranz. This is Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Deluxe Class Autobot Armor, Topspin. Thanks for watching.